Today, is Super Metroid an awesome game, and should it be done quickly? This is CheckPoint. Welcome to CheckPoint, broadcasting to you this week from 3
different
cameras.
The only thing better than CheckPoint is CheckPoint from slightly different angles.
Super Mario Odyssey may not release until later this month, but somehow the fact that you can't actually get it yet hasn't stopped people from speedrunning it. The in-store stand-up units have a 10-minute demo, and thirsty speedrunners have been getting their reps in early. Shot on camera phones, because how else are you going to capture it, a micro-community of runners have been uploading their best results, the current leader being 5 minutes and 28 seconds to clear the Tostarena area. But there's a couple weeks yet, so who knows how long this highly specific category will stand. I'll be legitimately curious to see how the running community deals with this category after the demo units leave stores. Will they cast the category aside completely? Will the records stand for all time? Or will it be treated as some sort of mini-objective in the course of a normal run? Whatever the end result, for now it's a category that relies on the pioneering spirit of speedrunning and, most importantly, incredibly patient GameStop employees.
The country of Finland is 100 this year, so to celebrate its centenary, a team of Finnish indie devs has released a game all about Finland for the NES. The game is called Perkele Suomi 100 Vuotta, which I think roughly translated means "Fuck! Finland is 100," and contains 3 minigames, all of which are about typical Finnish culture and life: shooting Soviet troops during the Winter War, a 2D fighting game, and a side-scroller where you're a seal that can shoot lasers out of its eyes. So very boring, typical Finnish stuff, really. If you want to play, you'll need a NES, a zapper, 65 euros, and a base-level understanding of Finnish swears.
Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, or ASMR, is that kind of tingly sensation on your head and neck when some people listen to certain sounds like rustling paper, scratching fingernails, or most commonly on YouTube, people talking really softly and closely into a microphone. ASMR Let's Play videos have been an obvious subgenre of the content designed to trigger this so-called low-grade euphoria, but generally they are inherently relaxing experiences, like wandering aimlessly in Minecraft or tending to your town in Animal Crossing. Recently, however, a surprising number of ASMR gamers have been trying their hand at PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, a game known for many things, but relaxation and calm being way down at the bottom of the list with competent vehicle physics. Considering the meteoric rise of unnamed person's frank exchange of bullets to the top of Steam, to one of the most viewed games on Twitch TV, and with YouTube content raking in viewership, it's no surprise that anyone in the gaming sphere would want to try and get in on the action. But hearing people force themselves to calmly whisper stuff like, "Where the fuck did I just get shot from? This is bullshit," feels antithetical to the gameplay experience.
Awesome Games Done Quick, or AGDQ as most people know it by, has released its 2018 games lineup, and there is one big omission that has people talking. There's no Super Metroid, and that's notable for 2 reasons. One, it's the first time in the event's 7-year run that the notoriously difficult but immensely popular speedrun won't grace the AGDQ stream. And 2, Super Metroid has given AGDQ its most enduring meme: save the animals, alternately kill the animals. Did AGDQ drop Super Metroid because the game's difficulty makes it uncertain whether a speedrunner will even be able to reach the all-important animal decision? Or are they just really sick of reading out thousands of messages that ended with "save the animals"? We may never know.
Humble Bundle, the site that sells humble bundles, game bundles where you get to have great deals on games and may decide to give more money than required, as well as determining a ratio of how much money goes to the game's publishers and developers or to charity, has been bought by gaming media giant IGN. Much talk online surrounds IGN buying a charity. And it's important to remember, Humble is not a charity. They are a for-profit company that makes a lot of money. To be clear, though, they have done and continue to do great work for charities and rightly tout that they've raised over $100 million for various charities since they launched in 2010. But they also make a lot of money, and that's why IGN bought them. From that perspective, this is no different than when GameStop bought ThinkGeek, except IGN won't have half its shelf space filled with Funko Pop. What is different about this deal is that Humble is a digital storefront. Beyond the bundles, they just sell games. And they're even a publisher, putting their own money into bringing games to market, which by itself is fine and great. But now they're owned by a company that tells people what games they think are good and worth buying, which has potential to be a huge conflict of interest. IGN's Mitch Galbraith told Polygon, quote, "Editorial integrity is something we take very seriously at IGN, and I am confident that we will strike the right balance when it comes to our coverage of Humble Bundle and the games they sell." Meaning you can expect fine print like, disclosure, IGN literally owns the company publishing this game, which is technically all they need to do, but personally I'd be much happier with, if game being published by Humble, then IGN doesn't review it. Of course, as I said, Humble also sells games, and IGN can't recuse themselves from coverage of every game Humble might sell, so it's an awkward situation because we don't really know what this means for IGN or Humble, which is why the vast majority of online reaction, including ours, has been, well that's... Is that okay? That's weird, right? I mean, it could be fine. I guess we'll have to see. Well, that went well.
Yeah, I really feel like all the
Different.
cameras
Really
spiced
up
the
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't change camera angles that time.
Same old, same old. Coming up, are all your friends still arguing about what is and isn't a taco? Well, there's a new game about classifying soup. What makes a soup? Does it need to be entirely made of edible bits? Solid? Liquid? Served in a man's bowler hat? Filled with perfume with a single peach floating in it? These are the questions we need to answer in 2017. With perfume and a plum floating in it? These are the questions we need to answer in 2016. Did I seriously just say 2016?
Yeah.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with both of us today? Why are we so bad at our jobs?
Oh, I'm so confused. I keep writing 2016 on all my jokes.